Welcome, boys and girls, welcome back to another stream. Good afternoon to each and every one of you. Welcome to a live stream for the game against Newcastle United, which is about to kick off in approximately 6-7 minutes. I would like to welcome everyone to the stream. We got here Goofy, we got Mohammed here, we got Akori here, we got Tariq, we got Danny on the stream. So thank you guys for joining, and also for other 15s that is watching this stream. It's a Newcastle game. It's actually a must-win game for us. Obviously, you know, we saw Arsenal getting beaten by West Ham, so this will be a great win for us to extend the lead, to sort of run away from Arsenal, who is of course in hunt for the top 4, and you know, extend that lead to 6 points. So this is of course going to be a very important game for us, and I hope the boys are ready for this. I hope that, you know, they know what the result was at the Olympic Stadium, and hopefully, you know, they've used that as a motivation to get, you know, 3 points today. I'm going to quickly go through the lineup with you guys so you guys know who's playing. I would also love to know your opinion on the lineup and also your score prediction as well for this game. Also, we're very close to reaching 6.5k subscribers, so make sure you guys subscribe. If you're new here, make sure you guys subscribe, and let's aim for 6.5k subscriber for this stream. So yeah, let's go through with you guys the lineup. I forgot to change that Nottingham Forest to Newcastle United. Of course, I would do that. United, okay. Alright, so let's go through the lineup with you guys. In keeper is Kepa Arrizabalaga. Moving forward in terms of the 4 at the back, we have gone for Azpilicueta, Rudiger, David Luiz, and Marcos Alonso. The 3-man midfield is N'Golo Kante, Jorginho, and Kovacic. He returns back, so it's great to see him. He of course brings that balance into that team. The 3 forward strikers, or 3 forward attackers, we've got Willian, Hazard, and Pedro. So we are going with, of course, false number 9, which is going to be Hazard. Of course, I have been a bit criticizing the fact that, you know, Hazard playing as false number 9. I don't think he really works. But we'll see what happens. You know, of course, in certain games it works, certain games it doesn't work. I think it's very easy to sort of nullify the threat of Hazard when he's playing as false number 9. You just basically gang up on him. And also, you know, Rio Ferdinand was analysing his movement and him playing as false number 9. And you saw that Hazard was dropping deep to collect the balls. And hence there was nothing for the defenders to do beside from just watch the game and read the game. So I think we need a striker. I think it's very important that we get a striker this January or even in summer. But I think it's very important for us to get strikers right now. Obviously, you know, Giroud is on the bench. We haven't got Morata on the bench, so that's quite interesting. And we'll see how that develops as well. In terms of the subs, we've got Caballero, we've got Christensen, we've got Emerson, Empadu, Barkley, Hudson-Odoi, and Giroud. Now, to be honest, I think, in my opinion, I'm really happy with the lineup. I think it's pretty much a standard lineup from Sarri. I thought he would go for a striker, but it seems like he kind of trusts Hazard to play as false number 9. But we'll see how the game pans out. I'm a bit fearful that, you know, Newcastle might pretty much just park the bus and make it really frustrating for us. You know, if you guys watched the game against Leicester and Wolves, they had a very defensive approach, and they hit us on counter, which led them to winning the game. But yeah, that's my thought on the lineup. You guys let me know as well your thoughts on the lineup, and also your score prediction as well. I think in my match preview I said 3-1 win for Chelsea. So if that does happen, then it's win-win, and it's happy days for us. We've got Match Tricks on the live stream. Thank you for joining us. We've got Cassia as well. Smash the like button, but I ain't got food. I got all the food. I got healthy food in front of me right now. As you guys know, I'm going through some diet change. You know, going for some healthy food. So yeah, Matchtrick says 4-0 win for us. I like idea for Cookie. Yeah, you got Cookie. Oh, I would love to have Cookie right now, but I'm on this healthy thing, man. I got oranges here. I got salted nuts, which is really good for me. We got Moha saying 4-1 Chelsea. We got Mikey Dunn here on the stream. Thank you for joining us. He's saying a 3-1 win for us. So yeah, I think a lot of you guys in the live chat are pretty confident that we'll get 3 points here, which I hope to God that that's what happens. I hope we get 3 points here to, you know, pretty much run away from Arsenal. They lost the game against West Ham. To be honest, West Ham were a much better side than Arsenal. I think Arsenal were lacking in energy. They were very stale. They weren't that inspiring going forward. So I reckon, you know, it was a fair result. It was a good result for West Ham. I'm trying to get this speaker. Oh, wait, just give me 1 second, guys. Alright, got the speaker. There we go. Alright, so do let me know if you guys can hear the commentary of the match, because if you guys can hear it, then the stream will be what's it called? Will be down for copyright, so it won't be on my channel. I'll pretty much have to straight away delete it. So do let me know if you guys can hear the commentary, because I'm going to try my best not to do that. Hasron says 2-0. I'm assuming Chelsea. So yeah, a lot of you guys are pretty much confident that we're going to get 3 points here. The match is about to kick off, guys. The teams are out. It's about to kick off. And here we go, guys. This is going to be quite an interesting game. I would love to know your opinion and thoughts during the game. Leave it in the live chat. I'll read out as much as possible. But yeah, guys, it has officially kicked off. And the game is underway. So let's see what happens. Hopefully, like I said, hopefully we get 3 points here. If you like the stream, I'll give you a cookie. Trust me, I think everyone's going to get a cookie. Seems to be some sort of an injury on Willian. I think he's been criticised a lot for the past couple of weeks, you know. It's a bit, you know, I don't like criticising players that much. I mean, I don't like calling out name. I think some of the fans on Twitter just go a bit too much, too far. And, you know, they need to have some bit of respect, you know. These are the players that have worked hard. They have, they put in a lot of energy and, of course, commitment to Chelsea Football Club. And for us to disrespect them just like that by calling them names and whatnot, I'm not with that, you know. I'm not done with that. I mean, I'm not all about that, you know. But yeah, Willian has been a great servant for us. He has been a great player for us. Obviously, yes, he's aging, and of course there's certain elements of his game that doesn't really suit the Sarri way, but he's trying, you know, he's trying. That's his way of playing football, and maybe under Sarri he's not going to suit or fit in the system, but for another team he might do magic. So we just have to respect him as a player, and the fact that he's a Chelsea player. So for us to disrespect him like that is not cool. Root says 3-2 Chelsea. Wow, that's going to be a close game. I was saying if Callum Hudson-Odoi is not willed to stay at Chelsea, guys, let him go. We need a player who is willing to take chance and improve himself. I think so far his attitude has been brilliant. In my opinion, I think you know, Callum Hudson-Odoi hasn't been coming out in the press conference. You know, he hasn't been coming out saying that he wants to leave Chelsea, that, you know, he has put in a transfer request or anything like that. He's handling it really well, and I think whoever's advising him with this whole deal, this whole stuff, is doing a great job. And I think that's what you need to stay. That's what you need to do. If you're linked with a club, especially a club like Bayern, then you would have to, you know, respect the club that you are at the same time, you know, be professional as possible. And I think Hudson-Odoi has been brilliant. And I really like the attitude of this guy. It's not like he's sulking. It's not like he's going out to media outlets and saying certain things or bad things about Chelsea. He's been quiet. Whatever he's doing it behind the scenes, which is great, you know. Yeah, Tariq, tell me about that defeat. You guys must be really pissed off with the owner, Kroenke, who's of course is not willing to spend any money on Arsenal. So it must be really, really difficult for you as an Arsenal fan right now, losing to West Ham. So yeah, tell me about your feeling about that game. Obviously, I was watching Arsenal Fan TV just before this game, and they are pretty much pissed off. They're pretty much blaming Kroenke for all this stuff. Rightly so as well, you know. The fact that they're not spending any money is strange. You know, Arsenal's a great and a big club with a lot of revenues that they get from shirt sales, marketing and whatnot. So it's very strange. Oh, go on, Willian. Go on, Willian. Find a player. Whip it in. Oh, Newcastle deals with it perfectly. So yeah, I mean, Kroenke has been. I think he's the next target for Arsenal fans. It was first Wenger, and now it seems like Kroenke is the target. Kai Wilson, hey, welcome to the stream. Thank you for joining me. Been a great support. Thank you very much. Denzel Brown says, I think it's going to be 2-0 Chelsea. Why not? Why not? I think a lot of us are confident that we'll get 3 points here. But as you guys know, the last time we are that confident, I mean, the game against Leicester when we got beaten 1-0, we were that confident as well. So, you know, at this point, you can't predict any Chelsea wins. But we'll see what happens. I think we'll find out. I think it will be very telling in the first half. Also, there's also a lot of rumours going around for a striker. And it seems like Higuain could be possibly happening. It's sort of like a 50-50 really. Come on, Alonso, whip it in. Oh, that's a poor cross, Alonso. To be honest, he has been really poor, hasn't he? I think we need to have a really, really good first half. You know, start really strong, have that energy throughout the first half, and just really pressurize or pressure into Newcastle dropping deep. But if Rafa Benitez sets his team out well and gives them the right instruction, then you know they can get a result at Stamford Bridge. Uzma should be bought, the whole club, not Kroenke. And by the way, Kroenke MLS team is doing really well and is spending money on them, and did not know that Kroenke has invested in Arsenal. Yeah, it seems like there's disconnect with Kroenke and Arsenal. It's strange, you know. I'm really grateful that we have an owner like Roman who, you know, comes to games to watch Chelsea, who invests a lot of money into Chelsea. So I can understand the frustration of Arsenal fan with Kroenke and the fact that he hasn't. Don't tell me you got copyright. No, it's just I don't know why it does that. I don't know why. I don't know why it disconnects like that. But it should be back online now once again. I'm going on trade now. I'll have free Wi-Fi to do this to do the job. Oh, brilliant ball, David Luiz. Oh, yes! Oh, what a ball! What a ball, David Luiz. I swear down, that was beautiful ball from David Luiz. 1-0 Chelsea. This is why he needs a new contract at Chelsea. David Luiz needs a contract at Chelsea. He needs a contract. That was a beautiful ball. Did you even see that ball? He does that so much, not just in this game, but in the previous games as well. He does that so well. And this is why we need David Luiz. What a run from Pedro as well. And this is why I think Pedro would suit as false number 9. Beautiful timed run from Pedro. Just lobs it over the keeper. Brilliant goal. Oh, what a goal, Pedro. What a ball from David Luiz as well. Unbelievable. Possibly the best player here. That is a good start. That is a good ball, and that is a good start, and that is a good goal. Just what we need. Just what we need. Brilliant. Unbelievable. Oh, please. If the Chelsea board don't give David Luiz a new contract, I'll be highly and very pissed off. Because we can't let, David Luiz go like that. Brilliant ball, though. Brilliant ball. Hopefully this is a start to a floodgate of a lot of goals. I really want 4-0. I want 5-0, Just put it out there. David Luiz is a legend. Trust me, he is a legend. There's a lot of fans calling out for David Luiz to be not sold, but not given a new contract. I don't understand that. It is so stupid. This is what the fans think. Some fans think that, once they're 30, that's pretty much they're done. And, they only think about what they do on the pitch, which is, of course, a very valid point. But you need certain players like David Luiz who can give a young players a welcome, a new players a welcome as well to the club. David Luiz is very much a vocal player, great with fans, great with other players as well. And you need someone like David Luiz to to be there with them, to welcome them, to make them feel welcomed, and also teach them something about the club as well. Brilliant. David Luiz, what a player. So far, man of the match for me. It's only been, 11 minutes, but he is, of course, my man of the match at the moment. So we're keeping a lot of possession as well right now. We've got 74 possession. Newcastle has 26, which is pretty much expected, really. We're going to keep possession of the ball. Ooh, great movement. If you guys are watching the game, just check the movement of Hazard. And he's, of course, playing as false number 9. So just check the movement of Hazard and how his movement is very different from a proper striker. And watch the movement of Pedro as well. Obina, Chelsea 3, Newcastle 1. Yeah. Finally got a good stream to watch. It's on BT, so I got BT Sports. So thankfully I don't have to stream or find any streams out there. It would be a headache for me. So yeah, guys, 12 minutes has been played so far. It seems, we look much confident team right now. A bit of energy in there. David Luiz with that ball again. Oh, brilliant ball again. Once again. I think he has learnt something from Fabregas. I think it's the beauty of Fabregas, what he does and what he teaches other players and people around him. Oh, that's a corner, mate. Lucky for you, I found only one other. Wait, lucky for you, I only found one other and it was 2 minutes behind. Oh shit, it just died. Not a bad start, you know. Not a bad start. Hasn't been that explosive start, but good start. Newcastle are really struggling here, aren't they? They just simply can't get the ball off us right now. But I think this is going to be pretty much how the game is going to pan out. Really, they're just going to sort of. Marcos Alonso lost the ball there, and now Newcastle is on attack. But great recovery from Marcos Alonso. Recovers the ball really well. But in the first place, he shouldn't be losing that ball, especially in that area. But I think that's pretty much going to be how the game is going to pan out. Just us keeping possession and, you know, forcing Newcastle to sort of drop deep in the defense in their own half. And I think that's where we need someone who's creative that can, you know, find that ball to the strikers. And I think that's what David Luiz just did. Newcastle players just, you know, chasing their shadows right now. Pretty much can't get near to any Chelsea players. But great run from Willian. Ooh, got Hazard's there. Oh, go on, cover. Oh, he panicked right there. I think that's the only element that is missing from Kovacic. You know, he needs to get goals and assists. And I think that's the only thing that is missing from him. Beside from that, his overall game is really well. He's great when it comes to reading the game and understanding the game. His movement off the ball is great as well. I think all he needs is just goals and assists to make him like a really, really good midfielder. Let me see if I can find you a link. I'll try my best to find you a link so you can watch it. Okay, I just put the link in the description down below. So if you guys are looking for a link to watch the game, it's in the description. So you can click on it and, of course, follow the match. It should be HD as well, so you shouldn't have a problem. Yeah. Brilliant ball. Should be a... Yeah, that's ours. We are playing a lot of over-the-top ball, aren't we? There was David Luiz with a couple of them. Aspilicueta just now to N'Golo Kante. What's your opinion on N'Golo Kante as a player? I think he's been magnificent for us. His evolution from what a defensive midfielder to an attacking midfielder has been. It's a bit, not the best one, but he's improving day by day, game by game. He's getting better. His movement off the ball, and also he gets to a very dangerous position as well. So his game is very much improving, and that's something that we haven't seen from N'Golo Kante during Antonio Conte's day. But yeah, I think his game is much improving. He's evolving as a player, and that's really nice to see. By the way, I got this speaker right next to my ear so I can hear the commentary. It feels weird without the commentary, so I have to have this close by. Do you guys remember we were linked with Rondon as well? Like, that was a really weird transfer news. Us being linked with Rondon. Imagine we signed him for like 20 million. I would be pissed off. Aha! What's up? Chelsea doing well, I see it. And yourself? Yeah, we're doing well. We're doing well. 1-0 up against Newcastle. I'm surprised that Atsu never really flourished into a really good player, like a world-class player. He had that potential, but just didn't do much with it. I think his couple of loan moves to different clubs didn't really work out for him. He moved to Newcastle. I thought he would do well. He played really well for Nigeria. Was it not Nigeria? Ghana he played for, I think. So I'm surprised that, Atsu didn't really flourish. Pretty much a very one-sided game here. We keep in possession. That's, of course, expected. Offside for Newcastle. I want a bit of energy in this game. I think we need a bit of energy and movement, quick movement. I was going to say, I was watching the Leeds United game last night, and the movement off ball, the movement, the transition from defense to attack is just very impressive. And I think Bialy has done a great job in transforming Leeds, and they're really doing it. They're really playing really well, good football, and it seems like they might get promoted back into the Premier League, which is going to be great to have them. It kind of reignites the rivalries between United, Chelsea as well. So it would be really good to have Leeds back in the Premier League. We United are coming for you lots. You guys, United, I'm sorry, but yeah, they look really good, but you guys haven't played top 6 side yet. Once you start playing top 6 side, I think that's when you guys will, understand that it's not easy. But right now, beating Cardiff, Newcastle, who else? Huddersfield, 6-0, 4-0. Yeah, have your fun. It's a honeymoon period. I think tomorrow against Spurs, you guys will be taught a new lesson. I think they will tear a new asshole. Oh! Ref! That's a pen, you little dick. That's a free kick. Let me go down the right time. That's so stupid. What a ball from Pedro as well. Ooh, maybe that wasn't actually a foul. Yeah, a bit fortunate to win a free kick there. Edge of the box. Go on, Willian. Go on, son. Whoa, David. David there. That was so close. Could have been 2-0. Oh, that would be so good, you know, if David Luiz gets a goal. Oh, that was perfect as well. Not bad. Just Newcastle struggling to keep possession, and I think the final third ball of Newcastle is what's you know, stopping them from actually being lethal going forward. You know, it's the final third ball. It's the final third ball, which you know, I think Newcastle are struggling with. They do have like a focal point in Rondon, but there aren't that quality players around him to whips it in. It's great block from David Luiz. How is everyone? Everyone's doing well. Where is Rondon from, anyways? Is he from Colombia? I know he's from one of the South American countries. Is Colombian, or is he? I don't think he's Colombian, is he? I'm not sure. Ooh, away. Ooh, a bit ambitious shot from someone. Go on, Willian. Do not stop. Well done. Take a shot, my G. Take a shot, little shit. Ooh. Oh, that's gotta hurt. Oh, right on his face as well. Come on, Hazard needs a goal. My fantasy cap. He's not gonna. Well, he can get a goal because he's playing as false number 9, but he drops deep to collect the ball, which makes it difficult for him to get in the right position. A position that, you know, strikers needs to be in. Arribalaga. Is it Arribalaga or Azibalaga? I still can't pronounce Kepa's second name. Is it Arribalaga or Azibalaga? Arribalaga. Arribalaga. I think we should get top 4. I think Arsenal's gonna. Well, Arsenal right now is struggling. Well, Arsenal has become Arsenal pretty much. United looks strong, but I think once they play the big teams, the big boys, I think that's when they will struggle. They got Spurs tomorrow. They're gonna crumble. They are gonna crumble. They're gonna get beaten. Ooh, that was a good ball from Pedro, but couldn't find Kovacic. I'll just call him Kepa. I can't pronounce his second name, so I'll just call him Kepa. Hazard to get a couple of goals.
down there can put together the kind of consistency that Newcastle themselves showed after Christmas last season, which led them all the way to 10th in the table. Well, they had such a bad start to the season, Newcastle. And then a bit of a response, crucial win at Huddersfield. No mistake, they're in a relegation battle.
Ooh. Ooh. Too much power on that one. Too much power on that one. We'll see you tomorrow against Spurs. Hope you're covering that game. I could be possibly covering that game. Yes, if I'm free, I'll cover that game. But it won't be on this channel, of course. It's only Chelsea related. It will be on my other channel. But yeah, I'll try my best to cover that game.
Scoring goals in recent times. I mean, it's hardly played for attacking teams in the Premier League, as in terms of West Brom and Newcastle, the teams who have countered. See there how important his goals have been to Newcastle United. Only Alexander Mitrovic has scored a higher percentage of goals for any of the teams in the Premier League.
What's going on right now? Well, it's 1-0 to Chelsea right now. Goal from Pedro. But there isn't much to talk about in this game so far. I mean, nothing. You know, we're keeping possession, of course. That's what's gonna happen. But beside from the goal, there isn't much happening really. Yeah, nothing exciting, you know. I think in order for Newcastle to grow into this game or get a result out of this game, I think they need to keep possession of the ball, just get a bit comfortable with it, you know, settle into the game, and then once they're settled into the game, they can make their way through, sort of penetrating through the defense. But at this point, they're just trying to move the ball forward as quick as possible. But nothing is coming out of that. You know, the final third play is just really poor. It's just not sticking, you know. So I think a bit of a tactical change from Rafa Benitez is needed in the second half. I think I would go for a sort of a defensive approach. I know it's not really what you need when you're 1-0 down, but when you're playing against Chelsea with a fast... Oh, go on, Hazard. Go on, Willian. Willian really slows everything down, doesn't he? I'm surprised that, you know, I'm surprised that, you know, Chelsea hasn't accepted the offer for Willian. You know, £50 million. I would take that. I would take that in a heartbeat. He's been a great servant. He's been a great player for us, but I think it's time for us to move on. We've got Pulisic coming in the summer. Oh, brilliant play. Much better play, you know. It has been a better play from Chelsea, moving the ball around, switching sides as well, and really making Newcastle work hard to sort of get the ball. There we go. This is something really poor from Pedro, but I like the fact that, you know, we are trying to switch the play around from left to right, trying to find space, because that's where we're going to get the goals. That's where we're going to create chances. And just, you know, replaying that goal once again. David Luiz with that brilliant ball over the top to find Pedro, and Pedro has to just pretty much lob the keeper. Ooh. Yeah, let's try to get like 6.5k subscribers by the end of the stream. Yeah, that'll be great. That'll be great, lads and ladettes. My hands are really hurting just from holding this speakers. Great goal, yep. It definitely is. It's been a... It was a great goal, actually. It's something that David Luiz does a lot during games as well. It's just that it doesn't really click, or maybe, you know, he doesn't get the striker that can finish those balls off. But that was lovely taken from Pedro. You know, lobs it over the keeper. But it's that beauty ball from David Luiz. And that is, we need to keep David Luiz. It's very important for us. Going to the next season where we'll be competing for the title, we need David Luiz. And I'm surprised that, you know, this 30 over policy, I don't like it that much, but I do understand from the club's perspective of you know, not giving players a new contract when they're over the age of 30. But I think it needs to be exception for some players, you know, exception for, like, you know, Fabregas should have got a new contract. I thought David Luiz needs to get a new contract as well. We need a striker. Yeah, I definitely think we need a striker as well. I believe